Greetings everybody and welcome. Finally the trailer for Jurassic World Rebirth has finally dropped, and a little bit sooner than I expected, as we did expect the trailer for this film to drop during the Super Bowl. It makes me wonder what's even going to actually appear at the Super Bowl, because we've had the trailer for the Fantastic Four film come out earlier this week as well. I was going to do a video for that, but when I was about to do a video and I saw a teaser for the trailer of Jurassic World Rebirth saying that's going to come out the following day, I was like, okay, I'm going to do one for that film. I know there's been many Jurassic Park films, but I'm a sucker for them. I love Jurassic Park movies. Even if they haven't been that great lately, I'm really excited about this next one, and I'm even more excited for it now after seeing the trailer. Just a quick mention, that Fantastic Four trailer, the one we just seen this week, I liked it, it looked good. I look forward to seeing more. It obviously didn't give much away, so I didn't feel there was actually that much to talk about in regards to that trailer, but things are looking promising. And now the two teaser trailers, this one gave us more, and you know what, I just want to talk about it. I really love the Jurassic Park franchise, or in this case, it's now the Jurassic World franchise. But so it dropped as well in an article with Vanity Fair where they talked to the filmmakers of the film about what they want to do with the new Jurassic Park reboot and their vision. And one of the things they mentioned is that they want to make it feel dangerous. They want to make it feel like a horror movie. And even though we haven't seen the film yet, just from this trailer alone, you can tell that this movie the tone is very different from past three movies that we've had. This film feels more gritty and visceral, and I really can't wait because these action sequences look really tense. I really did feel like the Jurassic Park films we had previously, that being Dominion and Fallen Kingdom, really did jump the shark and actually started to become a bit cartoony and just a little bit too far-fetched and silly for my liking. I understand with this franchise you've got to find ways to make it fresh and exciting and not feel predictable and done before. But unfortunately, it did get to a point where it just became too silly and far-fetched. I didn't really want to see a film about locusts eating people's crops. So even though it's been done many times before and it's very familiar, it being set on a jungle island, I'm really glad we're going that way. I feel it works better and I prefer it more than Dinos in a Mansion. Also, I really like the look of this island. It has a distinctive look to it that sets it apart from the islands we've had previously in the Jurassic Park movies, and that's because this film was actually filmed on location in Thailand. And I love the fact they put an ancient temple in there as well, something I really did not expect to see in the Jurassic Park franchise whatsoever, and does make it feel a little bit out of place, but I kind of like it. Why can't there be an ancient temple on the island? Obviously there's going to be stuff on there before the scientists turn up, and you know what, it looks cool. I love the fact we've got an island that is just dedicated to the worst dinosaurs, making this mission for the main characters that even more dangerous. But it makes me wonder, what do these dinosaurs even do to be rejected from the main Jurassic Park? Also, how many more islands are there out there in the Jurassic Park universe? So you have Isla Sorna, you have Site B, and now you have this one. And even though this is a reboot, it does look like we're not completely moving away from what was done in the previous Jurassic World movies, where they were creating their own dinosaurs like the Indominus Rex. There was a glimpses in this trailer of some weird, big, creepy, mutated dinosaur that looks like it's straight from some other monster movie franchise. And I don't mind this, them throwing in some sort of monster, some sort of defected dinosaur. It's not too much of a jump. It kind of reminds me of the Indominus Rex from the first Jurassic World movie, but it's not so radical a jump as it is to have cloning someone's daughter or some tech genius trying to take over the world of locusts. From what we can see from this trailer, there doesn't seem to be any sign of animatronics being used in this Jurassic Park movie whatsoever. However, time will tell when we see it on a big screen. But do you know what, the CGI actually looks pretty good, and it's blended in well with the real environments, and that's all down to Gareth Edwards, and I'm really glad they chose him to be the film director of this movie. If you look at his filmography, it's a smart choice for a revival of the Jurassic Park franchise. And if you look at Gareth Edwards' first ever movie, which is Monsters, which was shot on a budget of a shoestring, he did all the visual effects for himself by going out to real environments and then adding that into those real environments later on. This is a man who really knows how to utilize CGI effectively on a budget, but knows how to blend them into the real world. So this is a director with a skill set, with an edge that other filmmakers previously haven't had, which should make this film quite effective in how they handle the CGI and the dinosaurs in the environment. And just another thing to mention briefly before I go is the cast of this movie looking really great, with Scarlett Johansson as Zora Bennett and Mahershala Ali as Duncan Kincaid and Jonathan Bailey as Dr. Henry Loomis, and all those names sound like names you'd only get in a movie. And at the moment, my only gripe I can have with this trailer and this movie is that the characters seem potentially a bit generic and a bit bland. But obviously, this being a teaser trailer, there's not a lot to go off at the moment, and obviously they're going to seem like blank slates. But when we get to the movie, things will obviously become more fleshed out and we'll get to know them a bit better, because I do believe there is going to be more behind them. Obviously we're not seeing that at the moment because they don't want to give that away, or we just can't cram that into a trailer. But at the moment they just seem like people with their assigned roles, they've got to do something, and it just seems all a bit plot driven. But I'm sure there is going to be motives behind these characters. Obviously we do know the motive behind Dr. Henry Loomis. He wants to go there, and it seems like from the article that he has some history with Dr. Alan Grant, so that's probably going to be his driving force, as he wants to prove himself or feel like he's worthy in this field of study that he does, that he shares alongside Dr. Alan Grant. But I really want to know more about Scarlett Johansson's character. What is her motive for this? Why is she there besides just doing a job? Is there more to her than we see in the trailer? And I'm sure there is, and we'll get to find out when we see the movie what their arc will be. But you know what, from what I can see, this seems like it's going to be an entertaining movie. I wasn't too sure about having a new Jurassic Park movie, having a new reboot. I thought it seemed a bit desperate, but I can't say no. I love seeing dinosaurs on the big screen, and I can't wait to see it. I definitely will be seeing it in the IMAX when it comes out in July. I know we're going to get another trailer, but you know what? I've seen all I need to see. I don't really need to see another trailer, but I probably will watch that when it comes out too. Before I go, if you could please like and subscribe, as it really helps my channel, as it needs all the help I can get, as the YouTube algorithm is a tough game. And I shall see you in the next video where we will look at all the other trailers we're meant to get dropped later this week at the Super Bowl. Anyway, just want to say thank you for watching, and I shall see you in the next one.